Hi, mathematicians. It's Mrs. Connolly here. And this week, I sent home a math game for you to play to practice working with numbers and adding 10 more to a number and 10 less to a number. So, in your packet, you should have received a cover sheet that looks like this, and it has the directions to the game. You should have received a game board, a spinner, cards that were, I had to cut them apart. I already did that. And then you got a recording sheet. I think I put 3 recording sheets in. And then you should also have your tens and ones board from the week before and your 10 towers and your ones. So that will help you play the game. If you don't have that, it'll be okay. You can still play the game. You could also use, if anybody has a 100 chart, a 100 chart would also might be helpful to you. So adding 10 more or 10 less. So here's how we play the game. The directions are here. So let's go through them. It says, cut out 3 pages of number cards attached using the dotted guideline. So I've done that. It says, use a paper clip in your bag and a pencil to create a spinner. So check out, I think that we've done this in class, where you took a paper clip, right? And we took our pencil, put it in the center, and we spun it. So when you spin, depending on where your paper clip lands, you'll either have 10 more or 10 less, right? So that's how the spinner is going to work. Then number 3 says, follow the directions on the game board to play. You can also find 2 cubes to use as game pieces. So I left my cubes at school, so I have buttons. So I'm going to use 2 buttons to start. Now, I couldn't convince either one of my children to help me out today. So you know what? It might be that you are also playing by yourself too, because your parents are working and maybe siblings are busy doing homework, but you can play this by yourself. And then these empty boxes are if you want to create more cards than what we gave you. So this is like, you don't have to, but if you end up wanting to create more cards. So here we go. It says, place a number card face down between the 2 players, or just in front of yourself, right? Place your marker on start. Choose a card and spin the spinner. Record your answer on the recording sheet. Roll the die and move that many spaces. So you also have to have a die. So here we go. I flipped a number 31. So the number on my card is 31. So I'm going to fill that in here on number on card 31. Now I'm going to spin the spinner. $10 less. So I need to decide 31, 10 less. So I'm taking 10 away. What would my answer be? Now, some of you might be ready to do that in your head because you're just subtracting a 10 from 110 from the tens place. So you might visually be able to say, well, if I'm taking 110 away, this is going to change to 21. You might be able to do that on your own. But if you can't yet, which is totally fine, you might want to build the number 31. So that's why I have this available. If I were to build 31, so I know that this is 10, 20, 30, 31. And then if I take 10 away, 10 less, just I'm going to grab a 10, I end up with 21. And that can help you. If you have a 100 chart, if I'm here at 31, if I want to jump 10 less, I'm going to jump up right above it, and that's 10 less is 21. So then I'm going to roll my die. Oop, I got a 2. And I'm going to move 1, 2. Then my partner's going to go. But if I'm all by myself, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to flip a new card. 23. 23. Now, I know that we're doing 10 more, 10 less. So the number that's always going to change is the number in the tens place, right? So this, the 3's and the 1's, the 2 is in the 10s. I'm going to spin my spinner. 10 more. So what's 10 more than 23? So 23, 10 more. So I'm going to add a whole 10 tower to 23. So let me build 23. I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. But I need to add 10 more. Whoosh. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 33. Awesome. I'll roll my die. Oh, I got 3. So I move 1, 2, 3. And now I pull another card. 25. 25. So I'll spin my spinner. 10 less. So less is going to be smaller. It's like subtraction, right? I'm going to take one away. So it's going to be 10 less. So let me build 25. So I have 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. And if I take away 10 less, I have the number 15. So this is how you play the game. So you have the opportunity to play this game as many times as you want this week. So I gave you 3 recording sheets, but you know, if you end up using all of them, you can always just flip over onto the back and record your answer, or you can use a whiteboard, or if you're playing with a parent, maybe you just want to verbally say it instead of writing it down. That's an option that's totally up to you. But if you have any questions or any trouble, give me a call. All right, mathematicians, I hope you enjoy the game. Bye.